the best investment in Canada. Hi, this is Bob Morrow coming to you from a student house in Hamilton. Hamilton has recently been made the #1 place to invest your money in Ontario. And in Hamilton, one of the most unique investments is student housing. And I'll tell you why. There is no such thing as student housing. If you ask your lawyer, or you ask your bank, or any number of other investment counselors, they're going to tell you that there's no such thing. What they're saying is that what you're buying is a single-family home, just like your own home. But what you're doing is you're renting individual rooms to kids who are going to the schools. This particular house here is about a 10-minute walk from McMaster University. And there are 6 kids moving in September, and they're all friends, and they're all going to live here and have the full use of the entire house. They have a kitchen, they have bathrooms, 2 bathrooms actually, they have 2 common areas where they can put TVs and couches and things like that, and they have the full run and full use of this house for the rental fee per month. Now they're signing a lease for 1 year, which means at the end of that year you can increase the rent if you think it so needs to be. You can make any changes to the house because the kids are gone and you're starting all over again. Obviously it's nice if those kids stay for 4 years, but usually they go home for the summer anyway. But you're still getting paid for those 2 months, and quite a lot of the investment guys will come in, and that's when they fix things during the summer months. Kids pay on average anywhere from $350 to $450 for a room. They usually pay the utilities, which means you're not really paying anything except the taxes and the mortgage and any repairs that need to be done. Most kids, contrary to popular belief, are not party animals. Most of them, especially ones going to McMaster, are dealing in medical, engineering, business. They are intensely studying and they don't have time to fool around. Yes, there are parties, but not very often, and they don't get as bad as you might hear. So this actually is a good investment. And right now, you need to understand that even though the cities and the province may say there's no such thing as student housing, they exist. There are 2,200 students right now in McMaster where do they live? They live in places like this because the residences, you can only live there for the first year. After that, you have to find your own place. And there are no huge high-rises that are available for students in Hamilton. They have to live in homes like this. Investors know that, and many of my clients have several of these homes and are making a good living off them. The key is that when you're looking at single-family housing, you have to know what the bylaws are. And there are some bylaws. The city is trying to keep these homes safe. They are trying to make sure that the kids aren't living in a fire hazard. In years gone by, they might have had some issues with some investors who were living far away and not paying any attention to the home, and the homes were falling apart, and kids were getting hurt. That's not so much anymore because this is such a great investment, and it's attracting a lot of good investors, and it's slowly weeding out those type of people. The city knows this too and wants to work with those people who really want to supply a good place for the kids to live. For more information on this, there's lots of articles I've written, there's lots of articles that other people have written. Go to emailhomes.ca/blog and search for student homes, and you'll see all kinds of videos and all kinds of information about how to buy a student house in Hamilton. I'd love to help you. Give me a call, give me an email. Thanks.